And I'm lecturer at Superior College. Today I'm going to teach you the topic data source verification, that is for first year, right? We are going to learn about data source verification. Why we need to learn verification for the data source, as we have already learned in the past topics, reliability, reliable sources and unreliable sources, right? So we need to verify the data which we have received, because we are going to use the same data for our research, right? So this data source verification involves two main entities which are used for verifying. Number one is humans, and second is computer itself. Now, choosing among these two entities where humans are suitable and where computers are suitable for verifying the data, this depends upon certain factors, key points. These key factors are: number one is your uh, time. How much time we need for verifying the data depends upon the time. Number two, resource availability. Resource availability from where we are receiving the data. What are the actual resources? That is one of the factors on which our selection depends, right? And the third key factor is your authenticity. Depending on these key factors, we have to choose among humans or computers for verifying our data sources. Right? Now, we are going to learn where humans are more suitable for data verification. We are going to learn human suitability. So there are certain procedures in which verification of data can only be done by humans, not by computers. For example, number one, the task such as your subjective judgment. What do we think? What is subjective judgment? So first we need to understand this phrase. Subjective judgment is that procedure in which we have to decide what is the interpretation or actual meaning of the text. Right? If I give you an example, okay, if I give you an example, a phrase, uh, taste of pizza is very spicy. Right? This is the sentence. Taste of pizza is very spicy. Now the understanding or interpretation of this text depends on human mentality. Every human will have a different interpretation of this text. Some might agree with this, some might not agree with this. So this judgment is your subjective judgment. This completely depends upon human understanding and human interpretation. Right? So this is the one process where humans are more suitable as compared to computers. Second process, complex decision making. Why we say that in complex decision making, humans are more suitable, not computers. Right? So complex decision making in which example, we will again understand it with an example. For example, you have to choose your career, your future career. Now, making a decision on this topic, which career more suitable to you, it depends on these such factors: your interest, right? Then your your skills, your resources, and many other factors, right? So considering these things, trust, skills, resources, it is very complex for a machine to decide on its own. So machine cannot make such decision. For such decisions, human is a more suitable choice. Right? So this is also an example where humans are more suitable as compared to computers. Right? Now the third one. The third one, okay. The third one is handling ambiguity. Sorry. Handling ambiguity also deals with the perspective same as your subjective judgment, in which you yourself are using your own understanding and your interpretation to understand what the information is about, what information is missing from it, what positive aspect that information is giving, or what negative aspect that information is giving. So, in handling ambiguity, a human can easily our own thoughts, right? Is use of thoughts, use of knowledge, use of common sense. Depending on these three factors, human is capable to deal with any kind of ambiguity. So in this process, also again, human is more suitable as compared to computer. Now, the last one is about your personal judgments. Personal judgment, this is again a situation in which you are depending or using your own perception or your own understanding, your own knowledge. For example, if I say the process of perceiving someone's personality, right? If process of perceiving someone's personality, now on this example, everyone will have different opinion. Many of you will consider like my behavior because I'm your teacher, so my rules and regulations. Maybe some will not agree with me, so they will consider my personality as a negative person. But those who agree with me or those who follow those disciplines and commands, they will think that yes, it is a positive thing, and maybe in their point of view, I will be a positive person. So perceiving someone's personality, this is also linked with your personal judgment, in which you are using your own interpretation and your own understanding. Right? Responsibility of something, your own responsibilities about anything, something that you own, that is also one your personal judgment. Your likes and dislikes, your hobbies, right? Your interest, your personal gains. This is all your personal judgment, in which a machine is not playing any role and a machine cannot play any role. Only human is more suitable for these types of processes. So this was about the first aspect of data source verification, in which we have learned that humans are more suitable for these kinds of tasks. Thank you so much.